Hey guys, okay, so we're in my storage unit and I've got to pick some orders, so I'm going to strap you to my head and pick those with my GoPro, which I'm using now, which has already been so much easier. I've also got a few things to pack away, so I have basically a bag full of Nerf here, which all stuff that I pictured and photographed the other day, and also a bag here which is some more like random stuff and Nerf and what have you. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've got 10 orders to pick today. In fact, I think one of them is actually already at home. So, and I've got a camcorder that's sold as well that's already been marked as dispatched, because that's going to be a Hermes pickup. So let's see what we got. Okay, so first up is this Fujifilm Finepix S series S2500, which sold for £35. And what I do have is, I actually recently obviously redone all of this stockroom, all of this storage unit into new boxes and new numbers. I've obviously got my shelving unit up here now with the smaller boxes, so everything was redone into different boxes. So I'm pretty sure it's on here somewhere. Please excuse my writing. My writing is horrendous at the best of times. Fujifilm Finepix S2 HD, which is in box 4. So box 4 here. In fact, pretty sure. No, that's not it. Is that it? That's a Canon. Let me find a place to put some of these. This might actually be it. Here, let's have a look. I don't actually skew most of my items anymore, so actually, yeah, I think that's it. S2 HD, there you go. So it's just a nice little bridge Fujifilm camera. Yeah, pretty decent. So that can go in there. In this little case, and I will just put that over here. Okay, so that's picked. This obviously hasn't sold yet, this Canon, so that goes back. I have actually sold these, which are really nice little binoculars. Really nice little flip binoculars, which I actually had as a kid. Really nice. So yeah, got £10 for those, so that's already picked. Okay, so next up is an Airfix Jagua. That's already at my office, so I don't have to pick that. The Rico, I'm waiting for payment on this one. It's a GSP order going to Germany, I believe. So the Rico should be... Rico Auto Shot is also box 4. So I think most of my camera stuff's in here actually. So let's have a quick look through here. Ah, there it is. Okay, so all of that goes back in there. This is the Rico Auto Shot. I'll quickly show you what it looks like. It's quite a nice camera, vintagey. There you go. It's really quite nice. Rico Auto Shot camera. These would have been in like bundles. I pay like between £3 and £5 per basket of cameras. So there's usually about 15 to 20 cameras in a basket, and I pay £3 to £5 for the entire basket. That's actually in the wrong way. So yeah, I mean, there's always good money in these for me. And but you know, you've got to be prepared to test them, both with and without film. You've got to be prepared to give them a clean, and you've got to be prepared to throw them in the bin if they don't work. Unless of course they're worth money for spares. But that sold for £27. He's not paid, so I'm going to pick it anyway to save me coming back. Then there's a Star Wars figure. I already know that all my Star Wars figures are in here. These are the ones I've got left anyway. Another box there. And this one was damaged, so I sold it sort of fairly cheaper. So that went for a tenner. Already picked the binoculars. Crazy Frog. I don't know if I should pick that, to be honest. This actually also sold. This here is a JVC RCX740. I believe I paid £3 for that. I believe it was £3, and then I paid £5 to replace the remote control, which is in there. So yeah, 5, 6, 7, about £8. Say a tenner total on that one with commission, because I think I got that on auction. Although I might be wrong actually. No, I did get that on auction. So sold that for, what did I sell that for? It's on here, isn't it? Sold that for £35. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. So that's going as well. Okay, so next up, Crazy Frog, and I have like a box that's just plush toys. This massive tiger, which I should never have bought, to be honest. Rosie and Jim, like they're like 30-inch plushes. They're massive. Right, here he is. I quite like this. So yeah, that's sold, but once again, no payment yet. But it's worth picking it for. And that's, I paid £1 for him, and I sold him for 15. What else we got? 2 Ikea lights. Now I don't actually know where these are, so this should be fun. Yeah, I literally have no idea where these are. They weren't marked in a box for some unknown reason. Let me just... So I'm just going to have a look and see if I can actually just find them. Actually, they might be down here somewhere. Yes, they might be here underneath the boxes. Yes. Oh, cool, because I sold that as well. So I sold that, and I sold those, which are 2 Ikea Petal lights, which are pretty cool. And I sold this aluminium case, not the best of condition, but I mean I got 20 quid for it. So the lights actually was in a sort of a haul that I pick up from one of my local contacts. I paid £30, and it's like just a whole carload of stuff. So this probably would have owed me a couple of pounds, and I've sold them for 20. The aluminium case I sold for 20 or 19. Also sold a vintage Boots slide box. Let me put that back in there, and I believe that they are in here. Yeah, so I have as you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and I sold a specific one which has, yeah, that's not the one. So I sold a specific one, I think it's that one, yeah, with one tray that's too small, which I obviously had to declare in the listing. So that sold for £15. I bought all of those slide trays and something else which is over here, which I've also sold. These are Carousels, vintage Kodak and Boots round magazine carousels, slide magazine carousels I should say. So that also sold. So I got £15 for one of those. I got $29.99 for the carousels. And I paid £3 for those, and all of those boxes I paid £3 for the lot. So I've already turned that into £45 roughly, so that's cool. What's next? Next is 2 little mini discs, brand new and sealed. I'm pretty sure they're in box 5 or 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a quick check of this. Let's have a look. Yeah, MD mini discs, sealed, box 5. So I was right. I'm getting slowly used to these boxes. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I have a few in here. and these were like the greeny ones, so it's these ones here. Those two there sold for £8. You could probably get a little bit more for them, but yeah, £8 for two. And that leaves me 4 of these MDD 140 discs. This was in one of the camera bundles that I've actually made like 60 quid on just some of these. Some of them were quite rare. These ones, not really, they're sort of like the dregs that are left, but yeah, so that's those. Okay, so now what I need to do is the stuff that I bought in today, I need to now redistribute into my storage. So for example, this Lego head, that's probably, actually no, that's not really going to be good for that. So let me put the Lego head in this one, which is big box 5, which is box 5, so that one can go in there. Joystick, that's actually quite nice, that can actually go in box 6. I'm going to try and keep the Nerf all in one box, so all of the Nerf in box 5 there. So put that in there as well. This is all Nerf, so got some nice little bundles that I'm going to be listing soon. These Rebels aren't really worth too much, but it's a nice Super Soaker one, and a Deploy CS6, I believe it's called. So now I've got a free bag. Let's get these in. Let's get that in. Crazy Frog. Discs, Star Wars, and the cameras and binoculars. Okay, so that's made that a lot easier. So I just got to basically redistribute this box into its new home. So we have a Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini that can actually probably go in one of these boxes, maybe box 5. 2 Airfix models, they could probably just go down here, so that will be in box 4. We have this Hollywood light, that's actually really quite cool, really like that, just a desk lamp, but yeah, really nice. That can go in box 5. We have a computer flash gun, really quite nice, Hanimex. That one can go in box 5 as well. So we have more Nerf, can go in there. All of the Nerf are in box 5. Aldis XT magazine, that can go in box 4. These actually have their own boxes. I sold this for £29.99. I paid £5 for a whole box of like 23 of these. Unfortunately the guy sent it back. It was fully working, but it was not to his requirements in the end, so unfortunately I've had to take that one back and refund. This is a Praktika case that can just go in box 4. So let me carry on here. So what did I put in box 4 there? I put a little Praktika case, didn't I? Okay, so we've got this, which is a Canon 188A flash gun, so that can go in box 4 as well. So then we have a Sharp RF converter that can go in box 4. Minolta AFE2, that can go in box 4. And these little 10x25 binoculars, only going to be worth about a tenner, but they can go in box 4 as well. So then we just left with these big Sony speakers. Now I'm hoping I've got some room here in box 2, which I haven't. So having looked at some of the boxes, I think what I'm going to have to do is just put these in the box down there. They're really nice vintage Sony speakers, so they can go in there. And I have an Italian pasta maker, and I've actually got 2 more Imperia vintage ones to list, which I will do at some point. But yeah, so that is that. Box cleared, bag cleared, and orders picked. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As you can see, there's a bit more room in here now. I sold that big keyboard. That ended up going for £250, and considering I only paid £10 for it, that was pretty decent. So yeah, that's me done here for today. So thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon.